Hello everyone, Clint here. Hope everybody's doing well today. Today I'm going to talk about some chargers from Samsung, specifically the Charger Duos. I did a review on this brand new one that I just got this year, the 2022 version, and I had a lot of requests to compare it to my old one, which I think is the 2018 version. I cannot remember when I actually bought this, but I think it was around 2018. I've had it for a while. It's done great. It's been my main charger. I just happened to get a new one when I bought the S22. So that's really the only reason why I even got a new one, but I do like the new one a lot. It's pretty much replaced this one. And I just wanted to do a quick comparison so everybody can see if you already have this one or if you're thinking about buying this one, because this one's still for sale over this one. Let's start with the physical characteristics. As you can see here, the 2018 version is quite a bit wider here. Quite a bit wider there. The two charge points are spread apart a little bit further than on the new one, but they're about, actually this one's a little bit thicker, so the new one is just a hair thicker, but I don't think you're going to notice that sitting on top of your counter, wherever you're going to put this at. They both have one pad for charging and one pad for charging the Galaxy Watch. There's going to be a slight difference here that I can already tell you, but I'll let you know about that here in a second. Here you got the big pad, Fast Charge 2.0, and if you watch my other video, they call this the super fast wireless charger, which it's a suspect whether that's actually super fast or if it's just Fast Charge 2.0, but we'll take a look and test that out. And then this one has a slightly different area for the watch. The one that I had only came with, the 2022 version only came with a USB-C to USB-C cable. The one that this one here came with a USB-C to USB-A cable. They both have obviously the USB-C in. So that's about the physical differences. This is kind of like a matte, kind of grippy feeling here, and this is definitely a little bit more smooth, a little bit glossier. Visually wise, I definitely like this one. I think this one looks a little bit more modern with its more squared off edges, and I like how this is intertwined here too. It's I like the way this one looks better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug them both in. I'm going to use my Samsung 35 watt adapter, which has USB-C and USB-A. You get the max of 15 watts out of that one, but we're going to use the same cable and everything for this test, so we make sure we know we got enough juice to power both of these up. So let me get these plugged back in and I'll get right back with you. Okay, welcome back. Got them all plugged up. Had a problem though. If I use the 35 watt adapter with the USB-C cable that I used, that I just showed you, this one would not work. It just would air out. It would just give me this flashing air here, so that was not cool. So I went ahead and got the 25 watt Samsung charger. I believe it came with this, which still should be enough juice to push everything we want to. So let's start out with a test. We're going to start out first with buds, because I had people ask me if these charge buds. These are the Samsung Galaxy Pros, fantastic earbuds. And we're going to start with the first one here on the side here, and you can see it goes red and charges up no problem. Second one goes red, and now you have a light saying it's charging right here. So let's try the new version here. I got a light that goes red and a red on the case, so it's charging, and we put one right there. Same thing, good to go. Good to go. Okay, so let's try a Galaxy Watch here, and I got this one down pretty low. I don't know about you, but this is supposed to be able to charge on a Qi charger, and I've not really had good luck with my Galaxy Watch, any of them on a regular Qi charger. But as you can see here, got the flashing red light. That is a no-go, and we can drop it on there, and we got the red light and a little buzz, and now we are charging up 5% on that one. We're going to go over here. Let's see if we can get it dead center here. Yeah, we know the battery's low, and again, red flashy light. So they haven't improved that technology at all. And then let's drop it into the one there, and of course we are charging pretty standard charging right there. Big difference between these two, this has a magnetic catch on it. This is flat, and you just sit there and it catches right to it, and I like that a lot better. This one you got to kind of center in there, and I have missed it a few times, and if you miss it a little bit, it won't charge. So I have missed it a few times. No problems here though. Like I said, I've had this for years. This has been my main watch charger. But okay, let's see here. I still don't understand the mystery of the Qi charging on here, because I can do the reverse power share on my watch and it or on my phone, and this will charge just fine. So I'm not sure why it won't charge on these ones or other ones. And let's try a phone. This is going to kind of give us an idea of how much juice is running through these. So this currently has 63% in it, and we're going to drop it on the older one. Pops up, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says fast wireless charging, 63%, 51 minutes until full. And then let's see, let's pop over here to the new one. Let's move Godzilla, pop him on there, and we got 63%. Fast wireless charging, 48 minutes until full. So 3 minutes faster, I think, than what this one said. Let's put that back over here again, just to double check. 48 minutes on this side. Fast wireless, 51 minutes on this side. So you get 3 minutes faster on this one, on the new one. So not too much difference. Let's try it on the other one here, where we get fast charge, which is regular charge. And it says fast wirelessly charging, and now we're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. So this side definitely puts out less juice than this side, which is to be expected. And let's try it on this side. And you get the wireless charging, 63%. And then if you didn't notice, it goes away. Big flaw, well, not a big flaw, I guess, but it's a definite flaw compared to the old one, is if you notice, this just has watch and buds on here. It will not charge a phone, and it teases you like it is going to charge, and if you walk away and really think it's charging, it is not charging. And then as you can tell there, it just goes back down to nothing. That is a bummer. Let's see what kind of differences of juices we have here if we have the watch and the phone on there. So let's see, I'm going to put the watch here, get that charging up. Yep, got it going. And then I'll put that on here. So we got them both going at the same time. And 51 minutes until full. So this keeps the same amount of juice even when that's charging. And I'm sure it's probably going to be close to the same with buds. And let's see if that changes at all. Does not change. 51 minutes until full. Fantastic. Now let's try on the other side here. Okay, so put that on there. Now we are charging up. Fast wireless charging, 48 minutes, so that's the same. Let's drop a watch on there. Yes, I know it's low. And now the watch is charging, and let's take a look here. And if you can see that, it still says 48 minutes. So same thing. Amount of juice is pretty much the same pulling out of each of those. Let's go ahead and pull these buds on, and good to go there. Yep, still staying, showing 48 minutes there. Now let's take a look here. I just want to show you that you can drop this phone here and you get wireless charging, fast wireless charging, 51 minutes. And then I can take another phone. This is my Fold, and I could drop it over here. And now we got 1 hour and 13 minutes until full on this one. And this one stayed at 51 minutes until full. Remember, this side is fast charge 2.0. That's what they called it at the time. Apparently maybe that's called super fast wireless charging, is fast charging 2.0 for the new ones. And this one has less, it's not nearly as fast, and so it's 1 hour and 12 minutes. They both almost have the same size battery, so pretty close there. But as you can see, the advantage to the old ones, you can charge 2 phones at the same time. So if that's something you want to look at, definitely look at getting the older version compared to the newer version. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get like a Trio, I think, which will allow you to charge 2 phones. So not sure why they changed that. It's kind of a bummer. But just real quick, I just want to show you a difference of wattage of what each one is pulling when they charge. So let's take a look here. All right, so we got a little just a little wattage indicator there. As you can tell, it pulls just sitting there idle. It does pull a little bit of watts there. So let me see if I can get this on here to show you real quick. So we're going to go sideways, and fast wireless charging, 47 minutes until full, because we did get a minute of charging, and it is pulling 4.83 watts, as you can see here. Not a lot, right? But let's see if it goes in the up a little bit more. There it goes. It takes off. That's pretty common wireless charging there, and then it's shooting up to 15, 16, 17. It's pulling looks like almost 20 watts there. So yeah, so about 20 watts on this side. Pretty good, not too bad. And if we put some buds on there, let's see what it does. Now it's gonna jump over 20 watts, but around 20 watts for both of them. And it still keeps the same charge, so that's pretty decent. Remember, the phone's not taking that entire 20 watts, unfortunately, because it's wireless charging. You do lose some energy in the wireless charging. But let's take a look at the 2018, the old version. Okay, got it in there. I had to put it on something high because this is at an angle here because it doesn't fit that great on the old one. But anyways, it's still pulling about a half a watt, just like the other one. We're going to put a phone on there. Let's see what we get. And it starts out at 4.2, 4.3, about the same. It's showing 50 minutes until full, which is basically what the other one was showing. And let's see if this one cranks up after a certain period of time. And there it goes. Yep, so basically the same delay. And then it cranks back up, and let's see, we're going to get up to, I bet you, at least 15 watts on this one. I think that one pulls 15 watts, and yeah, it's about 15 watts on a 25 watt charge adapter there, so not bad, too bad. Let's see what it does with another set of buds on there. And you see it sucking down a little bit there, not too bad. Yeah, it drops the wattage down a little bit going in, which I think is interesting. And let's put on another phone, since this one works with two phones, and see what happens there. And that one, yeah, went over 15 watts there for a second, but still holds the same. So pretty close to the same. Wattage coming in there. Oh, look at there. Never mind. It's going to jump up to a little bit higher. Probably close to 20 watts when you have two phones on there, and as you can see, as soon as I take that one off, it drops back down. So fantastic. Okay, I'd like to address the fans also in each one of these. Each one of these has a fan. They get a little bit different kind of situation here, but we do have vents on the right side, and we don't have vents on that watch side here. And then we get like a C pattern vent here and a vent there. They're both pretty quiet, but they do kick on pretty much every time it's on the charger. So even with just a watch on there, the fan kicks on. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me see if I can get my mic right next to it. As you can see, it's really quiet. Same thing with the other one. As soon as you put even just a charger on there, it starts to fan up. And they sound exactly the same to me, but I can hear them in my quiet studio if I'm quiet. So just a little bit of fan noise there. I don't know if that would bother you if you had this like sitting next to your bed or something like that, but something to consider. But comparison wise, they're exactly the same. Fantastic. So everything's working good. I would say here that this one, the old one, is still working just as good as the new one, and it does have the advantage of being able to do two phones at the same time instead of just phone and buds like this one here. But I use it most of the time for my watch and my phone, and so the new one still works pretty good for me. And I do like that magnetic, you know, just kind of pops right on there. I really like that. But you know, they're both fantastic. They both work well, so if you get a deal on one or the other, go ahead and take it. I think you'll be happy. But if you do have two phones you want to charge, definitely look at this one. But that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one.